everybody, it's Monica Bodirski, artist and author of the Shadowland Tarot, available from Red Feather, Mind, Body, and Spirit, an imprint of Schiffer Books. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about a 3-card spread that I like to use to assess myself and shadows in the specific area of the mind, body, and spirit. So it's a simple 3-card spread. I'd like you to give a try and see what you think. I just shuffled the deck and just pulled 3 cards at random. Yes, I actually did. This wasn't set up ahead of time. And the first card on the left is going to be the card talking about your mind or your state of mind and maybe shadows that you haven't either noticed or you're not aware of. Sometimes when you pull these cards, they're a total surprise, but they resonate and you go, yeah, that's probably right. And other times you might look at it and go, yes, I am aware of that. We'll talk a little bit more in other videos about how you go from just acknowledging your shadows to actually integrating them, so you're not just recognizing them and they just keep occurring and then you recognize them again. Okay, because that is a tricky area, I have to admit. But we're going to start right now with just assessing mind, body, spirit with simple 3 cards and see what comes up. So the card on the left, after you've shuffled your deck, is your mind. The card in the center is body, and the card on the right would be spirit. So the first card that I pulled for mind is one of my faves. It comes up a fair bit when I'm having trouble making a decision. It is the 7 of Cups, and the cups are talking about your emotional state and water, the element of water. So it's about how you feel about those different choices, and goodness knows there are so many of them. So what's going on in my mind? It seems like my emotions are getting the better of my decision-making capabilities, which is probably true. We're all kind of in lockdown still, and I can see that. I can see that it's making me maybe hesitate to assess certain things because I'm not feeling the way I normally do. So I'm going to sit with that one a little bit, okay? The next card that I pulled is body, and oh darn, it is the 2 of Pentacles, which is the earth sign and about security and groundedness and can be about physical well-being. And it looks like I am juggling and just barely managing. Also, it could be true. It is a fine balance, and being concerned about health right now, given the pandemic, I can see that I'm considering food choices and when I can go out for a walk and wearing a mask. And, you know, I can understand this, and I'm going to look at that a little bit more. And spirit. Oh dear. Oh, good Lord. I didn't see that one coming. Well, I don't really see my spirit is slumped over in the corner with 10 pins, but you know what? Maybe I'm not admitting that. You know, I might be laughing off things that are really making me feel kind of crushed by this whole pandemic. And that is a perfectly valid card to pull, not that it's a happy one to see, but I can understand it. I can understand that it's easy to feel defeated in something as large as a pandemic when we are not in control and we just feel like, oh, whoa, I'm kind of done, you know. You don't see this virus coming necessarily. You could be a carrier, and it can make you feel kind of like you want to give up. I haven't, but I'm going to look at that shadow carefully. And that's also what I wanted to talk about. Don't feel badly about some of the things that pop up, even if they are, you know, kind of like, oh, wow. It's okay to sit down and just ponder these things. I think the answer is inherent in the shadow, or the light is fairly clear to me just looking at these things, because I've done this a fair bit. In my book, there are reflection questions that can help you go through each card, and when you answer those reflection questions, I think you'll have a better handle on how to maybe rectify the situation if that is a shadow that is just, again, a repeat pattern with you. For me, you know, I'm having trouble making choices because of emotions. Okay, well, I'll try to sit back a little bit and be objective then. That's a really quick and easy answer. Maybe I need to think about it a bit more and feel a little bit less in this regard. But again, the reflection questions that I have in the book will walk me through a lot of the different choices I have. So, do that for each card. Take a moment and look at them carefully and see how you feel about each one currently. And I hope you enjoyed that. That's a fairly simple 3-card spread just to see how you're doing for the moment. And we'll talk about, again, how to integrate some of those things so that we don't keep repeating those patterns next video. Until then, please subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. You can check out the links below to my Facebook page, Instagram, and of course my website, where you can sign up for the newsletter and get some tips and tricks for shadow work and for tarot and Lenormand cards. Okay, until next time, stay safe, be well, and this is Monica saying goodbye.